Hey guys, Wes Jones here. Again, I just want to make a really quick video about how to install a new fish finder at the console for specifically a Bass Tracker 175 TXW. This is a 2012 model I've had for a bit, but I imagine this is going to be pretty much symmetrical, the same for 190, the year models, all that alike. This particular fish finder I have, it's a Lowrance Hook 2 7X, something like that. And it has this huge banana-sized transducer. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is get it all mounted up. Make sure you're picking up a transducer mounting plate. That way you're not putting all these holes into your transom. You know, a lot of times we don't get these in the right location the first time around. And if you have one of these plates, you're only going to have 2 screws in the transom. So that way if you got to scoot this over, up, down, yada, yada, you're not Swiss cheesing your transom. Again, 20, 30 bucks on Amazon. You'll kind of notice I've got this mounted upwards. And that's because these bass trackers are a little ass heavy. So once they get in the water, they kind of sit down a little bit low in the back, especially if you got a buddy on the back. So I went ahead and mounted this, what looks like up, sitting here in the garage, but it actually sits really flush and gets just great imaging out on the water. These transducers have a molded line down the center. You're going to want to line that up with the bottom of the boat. Make sure you are mounting that transducer down low and not on this higher step. And make sure you're mounting this transducer on the right side of the boat. The way my propeller spins, it sends all the wash to the left. So if I mounted this to the left, you might get some interference. These side scan, down scans are really kind of finicky with that wash. So you just want to kind of do yourself a service, put them on the right side. You can see this first tack on I've actually got screwed into that transom mounting plate. And then I've got half a dozen that go up here on the back of the transom. These are actually 3M adhesive. You can pick these up for about $6 on Amazon. That way you're not, again, putting more holes in your transom. Run it up and around. You'll have some excess. So just zip tie that and put it under there so it looks all sexy. You're going to need to remove this bumper. My first time removing this, it was a son of a gun to find these screws. They were really well seated. So I'll show you where they're at. There's the first one, number 1. Number 2 is right here. And moving forward to number 3. And then finally number 4. You know, I've seen videos on YouTube where guys say, hey, just take the stock fish finder, you know, yank it off, tape off the new transducer cable and pull it through. It simply does not work. There's too much stuff packed in here between the other wires from the electronics and, of course, the throttle. So you don't want to mess any of that up. So just take a little time and pull these bumpers off. Pull this one off too. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top. And we got number 5 down here somewhere. Yeah, there's number 5. And then finally number 6. You can't really get number 6 at this angle without stripping it out and messing stuff up. So you'll have to open your seat up, you know, unscrew that. It has 3, 4 bolts. Set that to the side. That way you can back that puppy on out. So all that will come loose. You'll be able to run that transducer cable up and around here, just nice and clean. Okay. Step around to the other side of the boat. Show you how you're going to want to run it up underneath. Okay. Once you've threaded that through here, just feed it through the console. You'll be able to see it up underneath where it comes through. You'll probably want to have a skinny friend like me or someone do this if you're kind of on the thicker side. Don't need a buddy. What you do is you'll take and run the power cord, the power leads to your transducer in the same spot that your stock one does. So you can see this is the transducer cable right here. You just feed that through to where you've got the 10 amp fuse. And then that's ground down there. You got ground on that side, ground on this side. You see I even marked it. I know these units ship with an inline fuse. You don't need that. These bass trackers are awesome. They've already got fuses through this distribution box. Okay. So just hook up your power to that, and then run your cables up and through the original hull. I use the original hull. I'm using one of these ram mounts. There's a $30 version and like a $45 version on Amazon. Spend the extra money, get the $45 version. It's ridiculous heavy duty. The actual mount itself is made of metal. And then all you do is plug it in and you're good to go. Good luck fishing.